Hello, Patreon patrons and other donors. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt, and lately I've been playing a lot of Zelda games. I've been going on a Legend of Zelda kick, if you will. And I really wanted to play The Legend of Zelda, you know, like the first one. But I already, played through it on my channel, so I was like, well, what's another excuse that I could use? I haven't beaten the second quest, though. And as soon as Megaharv suggested that, I was like, that's what I should do. So I think today we're gonna stream some The Legend of Zelda. And I'm gonna I have to delete ham or lemon, I think. I am going to start the second quest, which is essentially like a new game plus mode in the original Legend of Zelda. And it's like kind of weird that Nintendo had such good foresight that they decided, you know what, even our very first Nintendo franchises should have additional content after you beat the game. So normally the way to get to the second quest is to beat the game once and then start a new file. But if you enter the name Zelda in the register your name screen, then you automatically start with a gun. No, a sword. And you start on the second quest, I mean. You start with a little sword icon. You don't actually start with a sword. But hey, Megaharv, good to see you. Glad you're here. Because you suggested this. So, but makes no sense, says Piero Ameri. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, let's start the second quest. I don't know, I was gonna talk about some other stuff or some dumb shit, but instead, let's play the game. And it starts, you know, pretty much the same way. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Also, ow, don't stab me with it. You lift it up and accidentally stab that old man. That's where he disappears to. But yeah, this is the second quest. It's essentially, as I was saying, New Game Plus mode. So all of the dungeons and a lot of other things are in different places. The world map is generally the same, but I think almost all of the levels are in different locations. As well, they all have different layouts to the dungeons. What's going on, King Baboon and Rogue Effect? Sort of. Damn it, Karma. You're not supposed to say my name out loud. King Baboon. You know what? I thought that was you. Because in some of my other videos, like in my previous streams, if I go back, there's someone named that in my chat, and I'm like, what's going on, King Baboon? And I'm like, oh, did I find out a secret? Anyway, I totally cannot block those fireballs from this fish monster in the sea. That's Zola, I think is what he's called in the first Legend of Zelda. You might know him as Zora. And I'm headed to the first dungeon, but I don't know if there's anything that I should do before I go there. I'm already dead. But if I focus and not fuck up, then I'll play a lot better, I promise. It makes no sense because that's Link and not Zelda. Anyway, let's go toward that tree and not die. Now that I've gotten that out of my system, I'm pretty sure the first dungeon in the second quest is in the same location as it is in the first quest. And I 1000% was like, oh, I'll block everything with my shield just a second ago, and I don't know why I did that. Or I didn't even try to dodge enemies. Anyway, well, I got hit again. The first dungeon is on the left, I think. If you're really lucky in that screen, you can get that blue Octorok to spawn a bomb. But let's just jump into this tree's mouth. Hey, I made it. It's dangerous to go alone. Have an audience watching you. No, that's even more dangerous because then I get distracted. It happens when I switch between my Google accounts. And you probably noticed this, but I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. Which means I could, cheat and use save states if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. Hey, look at this. I already have bombs and a boomerang? I'm rolling right now. Except for the part where I died. That was unfortunate and embarrassing. But let's not bring it up. So yeah, you've probably already noticed that, like, the second quest doesn't fuck around. In the original game, in the first quest, the first enemies you fight are, like, some bats, you know, a dude with a heart condition, and, someone else who's, like, a total pacifist. I don't know, I'm making shit up. I got sniped. Oh, wait! The skeletons don't normally shoot their swords, do they? Alright, I'm in for a fucking ride right now. As I was saying, in the first quest, the enemies that it starts you against are, like, easy. It's like a piece of cake. But in the second quest, it's like, all the skeletons have guns, so watch out. Hey, that's lucky. Guys, I've already died twice. Is that not the zaniest shit? FX2. That's right, Rogue Effect. My tooth, death. Kaboom and stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have said that about the dude with the heart condition. But I felt like I had a thought that I was going to say, and then I forgot it. I can block the boomerangs with my small shield, and I can also play, like, generally more careful. But also sometimes I just straight up don't need to fight enemies in the room, you know? And I don't exactly know where I'm going, but hey, I found the first dungeon. I probably should have maybe looked for a heart container before I came here, because I'm already getting destroyed. Oh, these little jello dudes you can definitely kill with boomerang, so I'm gonna equip that right now. And you can throw it diagonally. Look at this magical banana. That, like, I guess these enemies are allergic to. But hey, they give me $5. I have a key that can open this door, but, like, I don't know if I need to open that right now. No, the name makes sense. The legend is always about what you are getting or saving. That's why it's the Legend of Excalibur, not King Arthur. Kaboom and stuff? That's a good point. What's going on, Sprite Fox? I see you. Karma just named Link Zelda. Well, it's a popular name in this universe. Ah, shit, a boss. A boss that I can throw my sword at. So, like, I didn't really explain much about the Zelda universe, but if you're holding a sword and you feel pretty good, that sword can shoot phantom blades out of the tip. Like, I can just, like, launch these magical beams from a regular wooden sword. Ironically, though, you don't get a magical sword until late into the game. But it's strange that they specifically call the final weapon the magical sword, like as if this wooden sword that's shooting laser blades is not magical at all. You're not allowed to show your magical banana on YouTube. I forgot about that. There are rules against it. Yo, there's a Dodongo in this room? This is Dodongo, and he's a dinosaur, and like one of the most reliable ways to kill him is to throw a bomb in his mouth, then plant another one in front of him. Because if he runs into the smoke, he then becomes vulnerable to your sword. Otherwise, you cannot stab him. And if you do kill him that way with your sword, he will always drop an additional set of bombs. Animals just have those. Animals just have bombs on them in this world. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. Okay, let's try to look for another bombable wall. Because I imagine I missed out on a secret passage. Oh, so this is level 1. It's in the shape of an E. I don't know if you know anything about, you know, literature or the English language, but E, pretty popular letter among Americans, I would say. Did I go to the right? Yes, I did. Okay. So let's explore maybe to the right here. Do you think I could drop a bomb? Bombs will sometimes blow holes open in walls, allowing you to access rooms that are usually for employees only. That's what the E stands for. Okay, and it appears there's no other way to go up. So, yeah, there we go. Look at that, I got the bomb drop too. That's nice. Oh shit, bats! Also, Zelda likes to do this thing where sometimes you have to push one of these chocolate-looking blocks, but you generally cannot do that until you have defeated all of the monsters who live in this apartment. I always see a monster sitting. An ET-shaped monster. Oh, I see it. Like the top is the head, and the middle is his arms sticking out like this, like he's eating a sandwich, and the bottom is his legs directly in front of him because he's got short, stumpy legs. That's cool. Hey, that enemy is named Bubble, and if you bump into him, you will temporarily have your sword disabled. Also, these little grabby hands. That's like the weird trick that people do. Like, oh, you know, you looked at the hand and now... Actually, I don't know what the point of that is. You know what I'm talking about. Those pranks that people play. But this is the Wall Master. It's like the original version of the enemy that was giving Megaharv like a really tough time. In that final episode of Tag Team Livestream, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna skillfully dodge all of those boomerangs. Look at this. I made it to the first boss. And I think you can, like, sit on him and just stab upward. Yeah, he only does a half a heart with every hit that he hits you. I see it, says Megaharv. Good. Hey, that was the first dungeon. Piece of cake. Didn't die at all. How are you? How is everybody doing? Ninja, thanks for the Steam bucks, my friend. Appreciate the gift card. And I appreciate just your being here. Because you're a cool guy. Yeah, that Wall Master dude, the little grabby hand, if he grabs you, he brings you back to the beginning of the dungeon. He brings you to the front desk. And, like, makes you sign in, like, hey, you know, you didn't show us your ID, so you can't stay, you know, at your girlfriend's dorm overnight. Did anyone else have that experience? Like, there were so many times where, like, I would visit my girlfriend at her college, but, like, for some reason, they weren't allowed to have overnight guests, so I'd have to be snuck in, or I'd have to, like, sign in during the day and then craftily sign out but then slip back in. No one else. That was just me. That experience was unique to only me. Anyway, let's go look for some treasure chests or something. I think the next thing that I want to do is either, like, find a heart container, which I don't know where those are in the second quest, or I want to buy a candle, so I can read in the evening. Specifically, the letter E. Hey, also, a lot of people didn't... Apparently a lot of people didn't know this. A lot of my friends didn't know this, but if you hit the select button in The Legend of Zelda, you can just straight up pause the game. You don't have to hit start to go into the menu. In the first quest, there's, like, normally a cave that you could blow open on this screen, but I guess it's not here. Also, if you pick up a clock, you become shiny, and everyone stops to admire you. You know, these things that pop out of the sand, I remember them being a lot easier to see when I was younger, but, like, maybe it's just because I'm wearing these dumbass sunglasses. Alright, I'm gonna waste some bombs here, because, like, I thought there might be a hole you could blow open in the side of this cliff. But why don't we do some exploring? Maybe I'll find like an old man at the sea, like that John Steinbeck book. Hey, look at this. Sometimes you'll find a secret that gives you negative money. This guy right here is mad that I broke open his door. So he's like, pay me. It was only 20 bucks. I guess it wasn't that bad. But sometimes they'll steal like $100 from you. And they're like, pay me for the door repair charge. Again, because I did sort of break his door. But also, like, why can't I just fix it myself? Like, I'm sure I could find a nice sturdy rock somewhere. Look, they're throwing them at me practically. Literally, actually. It's a secret to everyone. Buy something, will ya? Okay, also, sometimes you'll just find a dude in a cave who's trying to sell you his wares. Hey, look, there's a heart container that I can't get to yet, but once I get the step ladder, I'll be able to step to it. Link can't swim. Especially without flippers. Also, I want to point out that every time you slash a sword, Poseidon, the god of the ocean, sends another wave. Do you hear that? Otherwise, he kind of chills out. Anyway, let's go up here. I don't know. I'm looking for secrets. I'm looking for cigarettes. I'm looking for cigarettes. No, smoking is bad. You probably know that already. I'm like really bad at being like, he's not gonna shoot his rock at me, so I'll take a stab at him right now, and then he blasts a rock at me at that exact moment. Yeah, these enemies are called Octoroks because they're supposed to resemble octopi or squids. But also they throw rocks at you. They don't throw them, they spit them. Here we go. Here's a secret to everybody. Sometimes you'll go into a cave or something, and you'll find a creature that, I think these are called moblins, right? He looks like a scary gremlin. And normally these guys are your enemies, but this one is like, look, I actually hate Ganon, who is, you know, the evil ruler of the land that you're fighting against, and all of my brothers are part of his army. But like, here's some money. I'm trying to help you out. Don't tell my friends. It's kind of like that one guy in his family who voted for Biden, even though like the rest of his family is like, oh, I love Trump. Actually, I have a bunch of friends who claim, and I believe them, that like their entire family voted for Trump, except for them, they voted for Biden. But if their family found out, they would kick them out of the house. Hey, look at this. I expected to find a temple or something here, but instead there's just a small lake. Okay, you know what? Let's go explore places where I know I can at least find a clue. Yoshimitsu says something that sounds like cigarette. Sometimes he'll say irrelevant. Or repent. I can like sort of see how maybe if you're not 100% paying attention to the subtitles, that you could be like, did he just say cigarette? Anyway, hey, you know what else I can do? Now that I have 60 bucks, never mind, I should go this way. I can go buy myself a candle, like it's my birthday. It actually is Lousy David's birthday, now that I think about it. So hopefully that guy shows up. And if he does, everyone congratulate him on turning, get this, 30. Like a loser. Unless he's already there. In which case, do it anyway. Yeah, sure. Why does your door look like a rock, old man? You know, I get it though, like, I understand wanting to quarantine these days, or at least not talk to people. Buy something, will ya? Look at this. I can buy a blue-ass candle. And it does exactly what you think it does. It creates fire. The one thing that can be created or destroyed in this universe. I don't want to turn 30. You'll be singing a different tune when you're 29 and a half, King Baboon. Anyway, I burned open a bush there. Did you see that? It's like super easy to thank you for the $10 donation, Mr. Goblin Man. Look, every bit helps, okay? And I know in the first quest, there's like a lot of... Boy, this is really expensive. That's a great marketing tactic. I didn't mean to walk back into the stairs. Because I hate stairs. I was going to say, I kind of know where a lot of these vulnerable trees are. From when I played this game, you know, the first quest. Some of them are still the same. Matter of fact, there might be one right here. Bop, look at that. Take that. Trees. It's a secret to everybody. So, I guess the first thing I'm doing is going around collecting a lot of money. There might be another one in this area. Is it that? No. No, but that Octorok ran into the fire. The thing about the blue candle is, though, you can only use it once. And then you have to leave the room and come back if you want to use it again. No? There's no staircase down there? Well, let's try this one while I'm here. I'm just gonna go around burning trees. And finding secrets. Meat! Yeah, Rogue Effect, I could have bought that meat for $100. So, I might go back and do that. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna buy the shield upgrade first thing. Because, as we all saw, I'm not very good at dodging things. It's a magic Zippo. Yeah. It's like really low on lighter fluid, and it always has been, but there's always still one spark left in it, you know? What's up, Juan S? I posted that video because of the thing you told me about. Did you find the Easter eggs in Legend of Zelda? I did. I posted a short video. And I know you saw the first one, but then I had to re-upload it in a different resolution. Thanks, Megaharv, for the hints. So, I hardly ever go down to this screen. But there is a cave down here, and it's not completely useless. Meet the old man at the grave. Alright, apparently there's an old man at the grave. I bet, matter of fact, I bet there's a lot of those, if you count the dead ones. I get it, Ninja. There's no way I'll remember all of these bushes. I felt the same way in my 20s. What? Sorry. That was a rude comment. I'm feeling a certain type of way today. I'm saying things that I normally don't. Or wouldn't. Oh, cool, a fairy. If you eat it, or capture it, I guess, it gives you 3 of your hearts back? No. That sounds like it's a very low number. Oof. Rogue Effect. You can unsubscribe. I'm sorry. Hopefully this isn't a door repair guy. Or a man who asks about door repair. It'd be really funny if the guy who tells you to repair his door is like actually just a door repairman and that's like what he does. Alright, it's a secret to everybody. $100? Holy cow. I could buy that meat now. But if I ever want to come back to get my life replenished, I can go here. Let's go maybe this way. Oh wait, no, I meant to go down one more screen. In the first quest, this area over here is level 3. This time, stay tuned to find out. Buy something, will ya? don't need any of that shit. Okay, I have this magical shield, though. So... Oh, you know what I need next? Probably arrows is what I should buy. And yeah, some of the vendors, obviously they'll sell different items sometimes, but like also, sometimes they'll sell the same items for different prices. And in this quest, I don't know where the vendor for the blue ring is. He might be all the way up in the northeast corner of the map, but, you know, I do need arrows at some point, so let's buy those. Enemies don't drop arrows in the original Legend of Zelda. In fact, every time you shoot an arrow, it takes 1 rupee. So that's how the game is like, you know what, you have finite resources. There we go, I knew that existed. Oh, this is level 2. Okay, I guess prepare for me to die a couple more times. When's a jar not a jar? When it's a door. LeMayo. Rogue effect? Great joke. Hey, look, these are mummies, and they take a ton of hits. You know, presumably because, like, these were the kings of society back in the day. So, like, obviously they'd have a ton of HP. They were very well taken care of. And, like, what better way to decide who is the leader of your society than to be like, hey, which one of us can get stabbed the most times? Oh, it's Dylan? Okay, didn't expect that, but he's our king now. And then, you know, the people who get mummified are the kings. No one else gets mummified. Like, regular Joes don't get mummified. Just Dylan. King Dylan. Absolutely ruthless ruler, by the way. But yes, even in death, he could be stabbed multiple times. Rupee slingshot should be a thing in all Zelda games. That actually would be pretty dope. They should have made it a sling in the original Zelda for it to make sense. Yeah, you're right. You're right, but then how could you have the silver arrow? Oh, look at that. I have the big shield now, which can block fireballs, but not bats. Can't block bats. Anyway, look at this. There's more mummies. More mummified kings of the land. Did that joke make sense? Or did it not land at all? My thought process was like, who gets mummified? Not the people. But like, important rulers, kings and queens. Alright, I thought maybe I'd be able to blow open that wall. But damn, this guy touched me, and it hurt a lot. There must be a curse or something. Alright, he dropped bombs for me, though. Well, let's take a look at my map. And in the original Zelda, in fact, I think in all Zeldas, save for maybe the second one, you have a map that is drawn as you explore the dungeon. So look, there's a string of 5 square beads on my map, right? If I explore this room, it'll be like, oh, you explore this room, and now there are 6. You see that? That was dangerous for me to turn like that, but... Oh, I have half a heart left, huh? Well, I don't know where I'm going, so let's explode some walls. I'll explode while I explore. Well, here's a key, so that was worthwhile. How do I get to that room, you think? I'll destroy all these bats and see if they drop anything. Bats never drop items, but, you know, sometimes when you kill all the enemies, the game will be like, here's $5. Or a gun, I don't know. One-shotted. This game's hard. Why did the doctor... What did the doctor say to the sick octopus? You have octomonopia. Ninja. That is so close to being clever. I appreciate the effort, though. If important rulers have detractors, surely they must have protractors. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he did shoot me over my gun joke. Oh, you know what you can do with the boomerang? You can stun people, and also mummies. Who were once people, presumably. But yeah, I should use this more often if I'm going to be, like, cautious. If I want to be careful. Which I have not done so far. Dead. Okay, let's get back to that boss. Which was like a weird-looking plant with multiple heads. I don't know. I actually don't know what that was. Whoa. The big blob turns into little blobs when you cut him in half. That totally makes sense, now that I think about it. You think I should use a key on this door? I have 3 of them. Let's let it rip. Ah, dark nuts. These guys are called dark nuts. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how they got that name. And they're only vulnerable from the sides and back. I guess that's 3 out of 4. But look, they're not vulnerable from the front, is what I'm trying to say, in other words. Haha, look at that. I blew open a hole in this wall. Which brings me to a room I've been to, I think? No. Oh god. These bunnies, I think, are called Pole's Voice. That's the name of that enemy. Which is stupid, but also I remember them being a vastly different color. That's according to a guy who's sort of colorblind. Kind of think of it, I remember Link being a little less pale, but also I've died a couple times, so that might do it. I'm not sure. Do the colors look off to anyone else? I am playing the Nintendo Switch version. By the dubs. I might not even have to kill these dudes. But I hope they drop something. There it is. It's a key. As a matter of fact, there was a reason for me to do that. I want to say Stalfos, but that's the skeleton. Yeah, I am doing the second quest, Dark Soul. The bats are called Keese, yes, which is the plural of Koos. Shut the fuck up. Pole's Voice needs arrow to die. Yeah, you can one-shot them with the bow and arrow. I have arrows, but I don't have the bow. The bow. I don't know why I pronounce it that way. Twice. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think if you shoot an arrow at that rabbit dude, the Pole's Voice, the arrow will just straight up pierce him, like it will go through him. Probably should have done that before I picked up the bombs, or that. Probably shouldn't have done any of that at all. Okay. Look, you get explosives in The Legend of Zelda. I just realized how weird that is. You straight up get explosives in this game. And sometimes, in order to find a certain passage, you have to blow a hole in a wall. I ran straight into that bat, and that was really dumb. Well, look at this. Alright. I almost dropped the controller there. None of this is looking familiar, by the way. I have a map, though. That's something. Kodo? Ooh, I found some stairs. I don't mean to sound excited about that, but they might take me somewhere that I need to go. That I need to go to. I love the sound effect it makes when you hit somebody. Schmoop. Ooh. By the way, the boomerang can pick up items such as rupees and hearts. I don't know if it can pick up bombs, though. Look at me organizing all of these mummies into a corner. And getting $5 for it. Also, sometimes in a dungeon, you'll just find a room that has stairs that lead to stairs. But that's like how the game justifies giving you like warps. Like you see how this brought me to a room in the dungeon that I could not have otherwise accessed? Let's kill these guys. I missed. I'm trying to be extra cautious though. But yo, Megahar, have I heard your rant about D-pads? And like, I gotta say, right now, I really appreciate that the Switch Joy-Cons have separate buttons for up, down, left, and right. As opposed to like some dumb, like, plastic circle on a, like a pivoting axis. Like a ball and socket joint, you know? I'm waiting for KarmaJolt to climb 1 stair per 1K subs. Per 1K would just be 1 stair. If you're rounding up. Ah, shit. Well, I made it to the boss, who is angry. And I guess I can't block his fireballs with the magical shield. Oh, shit. I might die here. I will die here, as a matter of fact. 1,000 steps. Kids in my neighborhood would play with fireworks, says King Baboon. I don't know you were good at Zelda. What's your speedrun time? Are you joking? Because I am not. I'm clearly not good at Zelda. Alright, so how do I get back to that room? With the stairs. I can't bomb through this wall, can I? No. I think I tried that already, as a matter of fact. I don't know where anything is in the second quest. Well, that's not true. I guess I knew there was something over here, and it happened to be level 2. I don't need to fight these guys. I'll leave that guy. I'll leave that one guy so he's lonely for the rest of his... not life. He's clearly already dead. Alright, take it easy, Kaboom. Thanks for showing up. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but keys are transferable in this game. This is, I think, the only Zelda in which you can bring keys from one dungeon into another dungeon and they will work just fine. Dead. That's how you kill that guy. You stab him and then immediately throw a boomerang. Can you also buy keys? Yeah, there was one shopkeeper that was selling them for like $100. Talk about pay to win. Lol. Good joke. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, this time... this time I'll do way worse, apparently. This guy's hard with only 4 hearts. In fact, I only had 3 there. Maybe I can collect a heart on the way. I guess that's why I was fighting those mummies. Oh look, there's still only 1 in here. I kind of remember something my grandfather taught me about this game. That was like... he was like, if you leave 1 enemy in a room... then there will only be 1 enemy in that room the next time you come back. And essentially what he was saying was that, like, if you don't kill all the enemies in the room, then not all of them will respawn. Of course, respawn wasn't a thing that people said back in 1991, you know? Or whenever we played this game. Boomerang does nothing? That's what I assumed. I didn't mean to act surprised. Alright, what I need right now is a fairy drop. Oh yeah, the one monster trick. Is that a thing that people did? cannot be stunned. Well, I just need to find a fairy. I don't know. I actually don't know if mummies can drop fairies. They can drop money, though. Well, might as well try. Those guys can drop fairies, but, like, the enemies in the second quest are generally not worth fighting. Easy money. Alright, let's see if I can, no-hit this boss. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But I didn't get, like, a single heart drop all the way here. And I took a bunch of hits, so, like... Alright, I gotta be real careful. Did you see me concentrating so hard? I didn't think that fireball would go straight down, because usually they aim for where you are and not where you're going. Well, let's try that again. You can use bombs on him? I guess I'll try that. I'll try that, Dark Soul. Yeah, I guess I was under the impression that you could only hit that guy with your sword. You talk about that boss? F is correct. How many times have I died? Like 4 already? Maybe 5? This is going swimmingly. I knew this was gonna be hard, though. I mean, this isn't gonna be another one of those times where I was like, damn, I don't remember this being hard, and then I get fucking whooped. Like, I don't know, like like I did with a lot of the Mega Man games. Double kill. Anyway, now I have nothing to say. How are you? All right, let's try a bomb. Let's see if a bomb hurts him. Nope, nothing. Okay. That's all right. I love that he hisses at you every time you hit him. Shit. If you place a bomb near him, it should hit him as hard as a second level sword. It did nothing. Do I need to place it on his body? I don't think you can hit him in the body, can you? This is hard. This is hard, but like also, if you die, like you don't really lose anything. You only start with 3 hearts though, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of weird how those little jellies like kind of split apart when you kill that guy, and they like go flying a little bit. Oh boy, that could have been bad. Alright, so what do you say after this dungeon we, like, maybe try to find some heart containers? There are no heart pieces in this game. You get full-on containers. That's not a good start. Damn, alright, Dang, the boomerang is wild in this game. Why do you say that, King Baboon? Alright, I'm dying a lot to this dude. But also, like, I sort of didn't expect to come to another dungeon so quickly. Like, after that first dungeon, I was like, oh shit, I'm dying a lot. I should find some health increases. But then I came here thinking like, oh yeah, I remember there's something up here on the... under one of these Armos Knights. And it happened to be level 2 instead of something I wanted it to be. I got my heart back, I guess. This guy takes a full heart when he hits you too. I did not expect him to turn around like that. Alright, I need this guy to drop a fucking fairy. Alright, I'm gonna scoop. Actually, I'm gonna scoop here. I swear I've seen speedrunners use bombs while hitting this guy. Yeah, well, speedrunners do things that normal casual players don't understand, because sometimes, I don't know, like, maybe they're doing that to get a certain pattern, or like to give themselves like a weird invincibility, or like to disrupt their fireballs or something. I've always been a fang of the boomerang, says King Baboon. That sounds... Ain't it the tooth? I don't know, I thought I might have a joke there, but I didn't. Alright, so I have to wait a beat before I throw the boomerang. Alright, this is it. Here's the time. Also, if you stun an enemy, like I just did with that mummy, if you stun an enemy, you can run through him. Stun and run, and you won't take any damage, is the important part of that. Hold up, I got an itch. Alright, so let's see what happens if I just go all the way to the side here. Damn it. Sometimes she shoots in a weird direction that I don't expect. Should I maybe, like, try to find a piece of heart before I come back here? Because this is pathetic. I can't beat the second level. I need to not get so down on myself. Like, lately I've had some, like... And this has never happened to me before, but, like, I've been having some, like, actual, like, serious self-esteem issues. And, like, I usually don't ever get down on myself like that, but like lately, and this is like opening up my personal problems to you right now, but like lately I just felt like I am no longer good at anything. And then, you know, something like what did I try recently that I super failed at? Oh yeah, River City Ransom. Like I was playing advanced mode for like an hour, got nowhere, and then like almost rage quit, right? It was more of a calm quit. But like, I don't know, shit like that has just been like super bugging me lately. So... And like, yeah, I've been getting like really down on myself lately, which is something that I like, that was neat, that I like never ever used to do. So I gotta remind myself that like, this game's fucking hard. It's a second quest. And they give you infinite continues for a reason. And also that I can do it if I just believe myself and have a beer. I don't know how I hit him there. It looked like I was way off with that sword strike. I thought I had it there. Finally did it. Damn, that second head, like... I must have been whooping up on that first one for a while, because the second... When I killed that first head, the second one still had like 6 hits left. Finally did it, though! Everybody feeling those 2020 blues, buddy, don't worry. Yeah, you know, and I thought to myself the other day, like, it might just be because, like... You know, the entire country is just shitty and awful, and it's probably just those 2020 blues, like you said. Quarantine dreams. But yeah, that guy had a lot of health too, so like, I don't fucking know. It's supposed to be hard. I don't know why I couldn't just reason with the beast, you know? Anyway, I'm killing some dudes here that I don't need to be killing. I got bombs out of it, though. And now, I don't have, like, any leads. Matter of fact, did I find a treasure in that dungeon? I don't think I did. Do I have to go back in there and, like, explore? You need one more heart for the white sword. No, I think I can get it now. That's a good hint. That's a good lead. Dark Soul. I think you can get the white sword with 5 hearts. But also, I don't remember finding anything in this dungeon. Maybe I should go to a room in the, like the center column. Also, yeah, there's just straight up some rooms that I didn't explore here. So, I don't know what you get in dungeon number 2. But let's find out. 1, a 2, a 3. What? I was trying to throw my boomerang diagonal there. Well, lost some hearts. Alright. I've been to the right. I might need to go there anyway. I might need to go to there anyway. And I'm pretty sure I tried bombing to the right here, did I not? Well... Maybe I have to open that key door that's in the room to the south. That was dumb of me. Hey, I got my heart back, though. Let's try going up here. Oh, yeah. I couldn't go north here. And where does the room above me lead to? I can go to the right. Running into bats. They're really running into me, though, I guess. Oh, yeah, I died to this dude. If you have, like, a really well-placed bomb, which I did not, well, that was okay. You can one-shot that guy. Holy cow. We have faith in you, dude. You're awesome. Thanks. Thanks, Leo Valley. I love when you guys give me inspirational messages, like, right before I die. I'm laughing about it now, at least. But also it's just stuff like... I used to have a much better memory. And I feel like that's fading and it sort of scares me. And I don't know if that's because, like, I'm just fucking exhausted. Or some other reason. It's definitely not because I'm getting old, because I'm still young and handsome. Alright, I need to not be so reckless. Also, I don't even know if I need to kill that boss that I died to. I kind of forgot this guy's name. It might be Dig Dogger. This guy's name might be Dig Dogger. It might be Up Dogger. There we go. Alright, well I got a key from it, so that's... Something. That's something important. Shit. I'm calling it now. I don't need to go north. But I do need to dodge these guys. Cannot take a single hit here. Yeah, buddy, you can walk through the wall. Ooh, look at that. And this brings me to some stairs, which I don't love, but hey, look at that. We found the treasure. Now, I just need to not get hit by these bats. I'm sorry, this goose. Look at that. Vitamin D helps too. Yeah, it doesn't... What's been... You know, come to think of it, it's also just been, like, super gross outside in terms of weather in my neighborhood. And, like, every time I, like, finally summon up the strength to go outside, it's, like, cloudy and gross. So I don't get any of that vitamin D, Leo Valley. You get your omega-3s. You know, Manhandla. Is that the name of that boss, Rogue Effect? Because that's badass. What do you think he did to earn that nickname? Anyway, you know what I just realized? I've died 12 times. If I save and load up... Okay, I keep my rupees. I keep my rupees. I'm not sure if that works. If I, like, shut the console off and then load it back up again. But hey, let's go over here. Harv, you'll love this. I can gamble. I can gamble in The Legend of Zelda. Social media and the internet are awful for us. I don't even think it's that. Check that shit out. I just won 50 bucks, everybody. Video game gambler? He handled man? Yeah, that's probably what he did. What has omega-3s and what do they do, Mega Harv? Teach us some science. Also, like, guess which one I should pick. Guess which one I should pick while we're at it. At least you're an awesome person, even if you're not always awesome at games. You know what? I'll take it, Leo Valley. You're a class act too, my friend. Social media and internet are awful for us. Like, a lot of people... Okay, I don't get bummed looking out at someone else... Like, looking at someone else's perfect life, thinking, like, I wish I had that. But I do spend way too much time on my phone. I will say that. Yo, Rogue Effect says left. That was the worst possible outcome. I don't know which one I would have picked. Probably middle, because, like, this game loves to reward you for picking the middle. Mostly eat fish and you're good. Supposed to be good for the brain. Oh, yeah, they do say fish is brain food. As a matter of fact, they say that in Oh, Harv, you probably didn't see this. If you bring a fish to that dude in Kakariko Village that sells pots, talking about in A Link to the Past, if you bring him a fish, he'll be like, well, they say fish is brain food, and then he'll just, like, throw a bunch of money and bombs and arrows for you. You meant Weast? You did it again! Oh, or did you mean the other Weast? God damn. I'm just gonna stick with middle, because it seems like that one isn't gonna be the minus 40. Holy shit. Well-timed trolling game. Let's play a money-making game. Who's it making money for? Okay, apparently me. I think I started with $94. Other Weast. I'm seriously just gonna keep picking middle. Alright, I got 20 bombs there. Alright, now what, Rogue Effect? You say other Weast? It's not even about getting bummed at other people's lives. It messes with your dopamine release and pleasure/reward system. Alright, well, I only lost 10 there. Shit! And then I got mauled by this eyeball creature, which I believe is called a Tektite. Alright, Rogue Effect says right. And I think that guy's always right. You were right with right that time. Stop gambling while you're still ahead. No. It's not even real money, Leo Valley. Look at this. Boom. Plus 50 right here. 20 is what I meant. Alright, I got a fair amount of money there. I can buy meat if I wanted to. Let's go try to find some heart pieces. No, wait. Let's go get the sword upgrade. The white sword. I just realized the names of the swords are wooden sword, white sword, and magical sword. And like maybe the white is like short for like, oh, you know, white is obviously a colloquial nickname for white steel, and it's a metal that only the most experienced blacksmiths, or whitesmiths should I say, can forge their weapons with. But also it's just white. The sword is just white. The kids are all white. I think I can go this way. But also I'm gonna get ambushed by these guys. Yeah, I think those guys are called land molas. Obviously, because they mole on the land. And it looks like, I'm just realizing this for the first time ever, it appears that the red land molas, if that's what they're called, will spawn in front of you, like in front of your path. Meanwhile, the blue ones kind of spawn in a random place. Yo, I have 169 rupees. Hopefully this isn't... Well, is there even something I can open up here? No. I wasted all my bombs. Wasted all my bombs on something that didn't exist. In the first quest, you can blow open a hole there and... Oh yeah, there's like a heart piece you can find. There's a heart container, as a matter of fact. But right now, I want to go up this mountain. Oh shit, don't let that guy hit you. I think maybe I can block his shooting sword with my big shield? With the magical shield, the one that I have. But I didn't want to risk it. If this horse thing, which I believe is called a Lionel, if he hits you, it does like 4 or 6 hearts worth of damage. Anyway, look at that. I got the sword upgrade. Now what? Now fucking what? Now what do I want to do? Oh, I can dodge these rocks. Let's go exploring. Maybe burn down some trees. Yeah, and eventually I'll get the item called, I'll get an item called the step ladder. It's just a ladder, but it allows you to cross over gaps, which is nice. Oh, and I completely didn't mention, like, I didn't even talk about the treasure that I just found. I got the recorder. Yeah, in this game they give you a recorder, and then from then on they're like, you know what, let's make it an ocarina. Because that's even cooler. But if you toot on this whistle, it summons a fucking tornado, which is friendly, and it will bring you places. So I guess it brings you to all the same spots as it does in the first quest. But hey, let's stop this annoying beeping, huh? And you know what I'm pretty sure I can do now, is I can go back to that pond that I found earlier, and I can blow my flute, and, I don't know, there's probably a dungeon over there. Alright. I might have to look up where heart containers are in the second quest, because I just don't know. I'm gonna try these bushes again. Alright, look, well, it's obviously not the top one, so I'm just gonna get out of here. And I might have an idea of where to buy the blue ring, which gives you an armor upgrade. I want this 5 bucks. Hold on, you got a comment and I'll read it in a second. 169 rupees. Hardly newer, that's correct. Recorder? Leo Vale, you like my kids are all white joke? Alright, let's go explore, even Weister. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think the power bracelet is in the same spot in the second quest as it is in the first. And, you know what? I just remembered a thing. Let's try this. I remember that. I remember that from the last time I played The Legend of Zelda, the second quest. Take anyone you want. Sometimes there's a generous old man living in a desert basement who offers you either drugs or a valentine, but you want to accept his love because that will increase your maximum life permanently. Whereas that potion that he gives you is something that you can buy later in the game. So like NBD, I can get those from a nice old lady later. Give me your love drugs, Grandpa. Yes. In other words, that. Alright, let's go up this way. And I love how there's just like random staircases on this beach. Like, as if walking on sand isn't a good enough workout for your calves and quads. There's just a whole ass staircase up here with stuff I don't need. But let's see what's on the upper right corner of the map, shall we? By that I mean the northwest corner. It's not funny. Let's go into this tree's mouth. Another money-making game. Well, obviously I'm gonna get 50 bucks here. But also I think there's a secret. Yeah, you can just like walk through the wall here. Is this a dungeon? That's where you buy the blue ring. Well, I'm gonna gamble a little bit more and see if it pays off. Wait, this isn't the Foist quest? No, it's the second quest. Damn it, Sean Robinson. I need to make money, not lose it. Karma gains the power of foresight. You know what? I'm just gonna find 5 bucks now. These enemies are called P-Hat. How do you think they got that name? Anyway, you can only attack them when they stop. Which is weird. And I just need one to drop like 5 bucks for me. No, looks like it's not gonna happen. Alright, let's go farm $5. Bird? It's not a bird. I stunned him with the boomerang. Okay. Okay. Fish monster thing. False bird alarm? For some reason, me and my brothers used to call the P-Hats birds. We're like, oh, those are definitely birds. They're not. But yo, I want to show you something. First of all, when I get this blue ring, the game will become significantly easier. I do think Zelda is one of those games where the beginning is pretty darn hard because you have such a small maximum life. I feel like Metal Gear Solid is the same way. But also, here's a weird thing. So you'll notice that when you come into the shop here, there's no music, right? But if I buy a very expensive item, leave the shop, and then enter while my rupees are still counting down, the music plays. Alright, never mind. I guess I was wrong about that. That doesn't happen here? Well, I definitely showcased that on my other Zelda playthrough. Well, nothing is going right for me today. Holy shit. Well, let's explain this. I got a ring which obviously colors my clothes when I wear it. But also, enemies don't deal as much damage to me now because they're too distracted by my Super Bowl ring. Like, this thing is huge. Like, look at my inventory. This ring is about half the size of an arrow. It's bigger than my boomerang. And, like, if you see Link's hands, it's just like a tiny little pixel, right? Maybe he wears the ring around his center like a belt. What's up, America Blue? That's right. I treated myself. You can bomb that rock, says Dark Soul. The one that I already tried to bomb and that didn't work? Not in this quest, he already tried. Okay, let's go into this forest because I think there's stuff. But also, I know for sure... Well, I don't know for sure, but like this is a darn good lead up here. Remember this? I came up here before and I'm like, oh, I thought there was a temple, but instead there is a pond. And now that I have the magic recorder, I can sit by the pond and play beautiful music. Because that's what I want to do with my life. I want to be a musician. By a pond. So, let's try this. By the way, this song, that is also the same song that the warp whistle plays in Super Mario 3. Speaking of 3, this is level 3. I figured this would be a dungeon. And it happens to be the one in the correct order. I'm pretty sure in the second quest, there's not like too much. What am I trying to say? You don't have to do the dungeons in order in the second quest. You don't really have to do it in the first quest either, but there's a lot of times where it's like, well, obviously to get to level 4, you need the treasure from level 3, which is the raft, because level 4 is across the water, and you have to use the raft for that. But come to think of it, there's also a ton of treasures in this game that you just do not need. I haven't found the bow yet, though. Bow. What? Damn, I should have come here earlier. Is this for real? Was that like the boss of the dungeon? I mean, I guess it technically was because he gave me a heart container. Damn, I should have come here earlier. Well, I guess I couldn't have because I didn't have the fucking flute, the magical recorder. Oh, also, I think here's a neat thing to know. If you can push a block in a dungeon room, it's always the leftmost block in the center row. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Pond. It's obviously a combination of shrimp, tempura, and James Pond, which is a game for Sega Genesis that I've never actually played. You only need one more heart for the max sword. You are ready for max sword. That's definitely not true. No, I think you need at least 2 hearts on the top row of hearts, and I haven't even filled out my bottom row, I don't think. Dark Soul, where are you getting this information from? Well, I found the Triforce. Maybe I should go back in there and try to find the treasure as well. But that's cool that now I can just explore the rest of this dungeon with more maximum health. Yeah, that was a weird dungeon. I didn't even like bomb open a wall. Like, I went through a door that required a key. Like you would assume to do. and it brought me to the end of the dungeon. So let's go back in here and find a treasure. Yeah, Dark Soul, I want to say you need something like 12 hearts before you can get the magical sword. I thought it was 7 hearts for Graveyard Sword. Speedrunners get the Graveyard Sword with 7 hearts, I'm fairly certain. Well, maybe you're fucking right. But I could have sworn, at least in the first quest, you needed a lot more than that. Or some version of more than that. Yo, the snakes in the second quest are like flashing, and they take multiple hits to kill. That's different. That is different from the first quest. Again, I keep calling this the second quest because that's what it is, and if you don't know what that means, The Legend of Zelda has 2 games that you can play. And after you beat The Legend of Zelda the first time, the game's like, okay, cool, try it again, but this time it's way harder and stuff's in different places. It's called the second quest. And I'm finding out the hard way that it's like a lot more difficult. It would help though if I didn't like run into all the enemies, you know? But yeah, some of the enemies are just straight up different. Like, apparently these skeletons, the Stalfos as they are called, can shoot sword beams. They can't do that. They can't do that in first quest. Alright, I'm bombing to either side. Cause look at the shape of this dungeon. Oh shit, do I need to feed this guy some food? Rogue effect. It's time to find the meat. Unless I misremembered. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a way to do it, or there's a trick to it. But yeah, that little guy there, his name is Gorilla. It's kind of like Gorilla, but very different. Or they got like a, kind of like a Spanish accent, maybe. But whenever you see one of those dudes and he's like, grumble, grumble, he's not just like muttering to himself. That's supposed to be like, oh, his stomach is rumbling because he's hungry. So what you need to do, you probably figured it out. You need to feed him the meat. So let's go find an Arby's. Pay 100 rupees for the... I don't know the names of any Arby's sandwich, come to think of it. No, that's not a winner right there. Well, actually, I might get lucky and find like a secret to everybody around here. Yeah, what's this? This is where you go to find level 8 in the first quest. No, that's not it. Well, I want that 1 rupee. And then we'll burn some more bushes. How about that? Something like this, maybe? Ho ho. Ho ho. I can't get there from that side unless I do like a weird no-clip glitch that I don't really know how to do it. But maybe I'll look it up later. There's a thing that you can do where you can like move through obstacles if you stab your sword and do certain inputs in a certain way that I have not looked up. But I thought I'd give it a try there. I don't want to be here. You buy it in the secret shop under one of the soldiers. There was definitely one back at the Lake Hylia, which is some way this way. Bam! That's a winner. Yes! Yes! It's a secret to everybody. 10 bucks! That's precisely what I needed. Yeah, well, before I can even go to a shop that sells meat, I need to have enough money for it. So I might do some more gambling, because so far that's been paying off. A little. Pay me for the door repair charge. Shit. I could have sworn he said pay me for the door repair charge. Was I adding a word in there? I'm actually not sure what version of Zelda this is, but it's the one on Nintendo Switch, so why wouldn't they give me just like the normal-ass North American version, huh? Maybe they want to be fancy and give me the PAL version. Right? Is that what they get in Europe? Is the PAL version? Or is that NTSC? Locked. Alright, let's go gamble our money away. Yep, Europe is PAL. I always get those confused, Sean Robinson. It's like, where's Hadrian's Wall? Is it in England or is it in Spain? It's in England, but according to fucking Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, it's in Spain. But because of that game, I would get it mixed up all the time. Alright, I got 20 bones right there. I'm gonna keep picking middle, because like, that seems to overall have like a positive payout. Well, spoke too soon, I guess. NTSC is North America and Japan? I'm broke. Well, I could literally reverse time to go back, but I don't feel like cheating this playthrough. Because I've already died so many times. Okay, this is probably counterintuitive, but actually, one of the best ways to make money is to fight snakes. Maybe you would have guessed that. Maybe your knowledge of snakes is better than mine, and you would have known that. Oh, right. It's this. Remember, kids, gambling is good, except for when it's not. Okay, I don't feel too bad about risking my money in this game because it's not real money. And also, that old man needs to pay his rent, I guess. I do want my boomerang for this, though, because otherwise, they're annoying. Otherwise, they're annoying. Oops. Yeah, this enemy's drop table, like, just so happens to be very rupee heavy. Remember my grandpa telling me about that. I'm talking about him as if you know who my grandpa is, but, like, I know I've told you guys about him before. My grandpa died in, like, 2014, and you might have saw that video that I posted from when I was at, like, my family reunion, celebrating his life. And, like, my dad just, like, found all of this memorabilia, you know, of his father, and, like, basically got those, like, poster boards that you get for the science fair. And he put stuff like, you know, old letters that he had written to my grandma, and, you know, like, I don't know, just, like, scraps of notes and, like, newspaper clippings that he had, and, like, maps that he had kept. But also, at one point, like, my dad glued, like, the box to Super Mario Bros. Onto this diorama thing. I don't know what to call it. It's like that poster board that you can bend at the corners, right? And he stuffed all of my grandpa's old NES instruction books inside there. Like, you know, the little manuals, the booklets. And also, he took the maps that my grandfather had made from the Legend of Zelda and just, like, stapled them on there. And, like, my grandpa, like, the main thing that I remember about him was that he played the Legend of Zelda with us and, like, figured everything out. And he had these very detailed maps of, like, not only the overworld, but every dungeon being like, hey, like, you can bomb here on this wall. Like, I remember he'd put a white circle on a wall where he tried to bomb and it didn't work, and a filled-in circle where he tried to bomb and it made a hole, you know? So, like, he basically figured out everything about this game for us when we were little, and we didn't need, you know, Nintendo Power, because we had Grandpa. But, like, apparently, he loved this game, you know? And, like, the thing is, though, like, now that I'm older, I'm realizing more and more that the reason he bought a Nintendo was so that his grandkids would have something to do when they came over, you know? Because, like, he was an old man, he didn't have toys for us. And also, like, he wanted quiet time from the kids when he got tired of us, so he'd be like, here, sit in front of this Nintendo while I read a book. But then he realized, like, oh, this shit's awesome, so maybe I should play it. I'll link to that video if I find it again. I think it's just called For My Grandpa, For My Grandfather. And it was like a phone video that I uploaded in 2014, I think. Anyway, the other story that I have about him, I probably mentioned this recently. By the way, I am going back to gamble. Yes, I am. Like, one time I was coming home from school, and it was, like, just before summer vacation. Yo, double ferry? So I only had, like, a couple days of school left before, like, I could not have any responsibilities, because I was in 4th grade. And my grandfather was visiting. But, like, probably 2 days before he arrived, like, I hadn't been living in Connecticut for all that long, right? Like, I had just moved... My family had just moved from New Orleans, Louisiana to Ridgefield, Connecticut. Can I bomb here? No, that's something you can do in Quest 1. So the trees in Connecticut, a lot of them will just drop these big, thick, honkin' seeds. And I was like, what the hell is this? I wonder if I plant it, will it turn into a tree? So I planted one out in the backyard. And so that I could remember where it was, I took like this long spike and drilled it into the ground and put an index card on it. I taped an index card on it that said, tree. But when I came home from school the next day, I found that there were 2 additional spikes to the left of it that said 1 and 2. And like, just my grandfather going to great lengths to make a cheap and stupid joke was amazing. Did you find the link? Rogue Effect? Sound is real loud for some reason. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of noticing that my videos recently just like don't have the same volume as my previous videos. So you've probably adjusted your headphones already for my voice right now. KarmaJolt sounded so cool. He was fun. He was a pretty decent man. And also, apparently, he was like a radio operator during World War II, and he would send and receive coded messages. Like, that's what he did. He didn't talk about it much. So I was kind of shocked to discover all this, you know, when I found his old letters. Or when my dad, you know, dug up his old letters after his funeral, you know. My grandpa's funeral, not my dad's funeral. Just trying to clarify. Alright, let's go buy some meat. This is a convoluted thing that I gotta do. Probably for 0 benefit, too. But it was really funny, because, like, I specifically remember one of the few times that I made him laugh. He had a great sense of humor, but, like, pretty much everybody in my family... I don't want to say that. My dad and my grandfather particularly, they have great senses of humor, but they rarely laugh, you know? It's like, if you make a joke and they find it funny, they'll make a joke right back. They are very clever and witty, for the most part. But the one time I actually made my grandfather laugh was when we were playing Spades, which is a partner's game, right? Where, like, I don't know, we're on the same team, but I don't know what's in his hand, or else that would be cheating, right? And it came to one point in the game where, like, I really didn't know whether I should cover him or duck, right? If you know how Spades works, then, like, this doesn't require any explanation. I basically didn't know what card to play as it came to my turn. Where am I going? And so I looked up to him and I said, do you know Morse code? And he says, no, do you? And I go, no, I was hoping you did so you could send me some. And for some reason, he thought that was like the funniest fucking thing. And he laughed like 4 times. That was like the most I ever got out of my grandfather. Like, he wasn't like a hard ass or anything. He just, when he thought something was funny, he'd nod his head and make another joke right back. Like, that's just kind of how he was. But then, like years later, I found out that that guy definitely knew Morse code, which made the joke way funnier. So, that's me remembering my grandpa. That's like most of the stream, huh? It's just me talking about old people. Welcome to the KarmaJolt stream, everybody. I'm talking about my grandfather. Who died in 2014? I think, right? Could be wrong about that. Jolt Pa. Karm Father. Why is that funny to me? By the way, these snakes are very aggressive. When they see you, they will charge at you, just like real snakes. It's crazy how fast these snakes can move. And that guy was like banging his head on the wall there. Anyway, now that I have this meat, I can feed a hungry boomerang enemy. Okay, A button was doing some weird stuff there. Damn it. I had 2 good blocks in a row and I was about to comment on it, and then I got hit by like a slow-moving projectile. See ya. Grumble, grumble. Miss Grumbles, Hero Grumbles. Karm Father is indeed funny. I'm glad you like that one. Look at this. I'm gonna hand this guy a stick of meat, and he'll fuck right off. Which is what I would do, I guess. But did that get me anything? Do I need to be here at all? I've beaten this dungeon, but I have not found the treasure yet, so I assume that's where this leads me. It gets me the... okay. That's it. I got a boomerang upgrade. I don't think that's worth it. I basically paid $100 to upgrade my boomerang, and like, to be fair, I can throw it farther. But I don't know if I want or need that. I don't know if I want that, as a matter of fact. Because sometimes you want your boomerang to come back quicker. Well, I don't know. I'm glad you appreciate the stories, Leo Valley, about my family. They're alright. The other thing that I was kind of relieved to find out about my grandfather was that he lived to be 90 years old, and like, up until the week he died, you know, he was still putting back like a box of Oreos every week. And he was in decent shape, you know, he lived to be 90, he was thin, he could move around on his own. So now I don't feel so bad for eating sweets like every night of my life. Hey, look, here's a secret to everybody. I got $10. Well, you didn't demand a receipt, so you're out of luck. What, for that meat? I didn't get a meat receipt? KarmaJolt. Mega Harp 72. It's endearing to hear these stories, though. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all. Also, I don't have anything else to talk about. I didn't think that would work, but look, sometimes you can burn bushes. I could have bought a meat from this guy right here. That would have been slightly the same. That maybe would have been a little bit faster. I'm guessing I'll need another one of those soon, but I tried this, right? This guy gave me like 10 bucks. Yeah, well, he's gone now. Okay, what else can I do? Let's go get the power bracelet, because I at least know where that is. In fact, while I'm up here, I think there might even be an old man in under one of these statues who will give me some advice. No, not this one. Not that one. Let's just reveal. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Those statues are the Armos Knights, by the way, and when you touch them, they come to life, and some of them are, like, way fast. A secret is in the tree at the dead end. I don't know which one he's talking about, but it's probably one I've already burned open. Let's go up here. What's in that cave? It's probably just a shop. But also, like, I legit might need all the clues from the hermits to figure out where to go. Buy something, wills ya? By the way, this merchant dude definitely reminds me of the big dude from Ice Hockey. Might be the same guy. Also, in the original quest, you can go north like 5 times here and something happens. I don't know if that happens in the second quest. I swear there's something to having a steady diet more so than the... Oh, there's a fairy up here. Than the meta for healthy per day. Okay, so like... It's funny you say that because like a lot of the people who have like... Some of the people who are like... Who lived beyond 100, right? Like Guinness Book of World Records for age. A lot of them had a steady diet, but some of them are like this dude who lived to be like 112. He said like his diet was like, well, first of all, I have like a shot of whiskey to start my day every day. And also like I fry everything in not bacon grease because that's too lean, but like some other kind of lard, you know? And it's like, holy shit, all right, maybe everything we know is wrong. But also, generally, science knows what it's talking about. The thing is, though, that some people are just so different, you know? Not everybody's bodies are exactly the same, obviously, and not everybody will respond the same way to certain vitamins or omega-3s. The secret is that Boo Radley leaves treats in the tree. Yo, Sean Robinson, actually one of my favorite books. I don't read too often, and it's kind of embarrassing how few questions I can answer on Jeopardy that are literature related, you know? Rip Alex Trebek. But that book, I actually went back to it after high school. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, are we thinking of that? Yeah, okay. It was a Lewis Black joke. It was fatback. I don't even know what that means, Sean Robinson. That's extremely evident in Breath of the Wild. What are you talking about? Wait, that's not an opening there? Okay, where am I going? I'm on my way to find the power bracelet. That's where I'm going. Because I know where that is. Also, I think if I blow my whistle in the graveyard, something will happen, correct? Also, what's this? A regular pond that doesn't dry up when I play a musical instrument? That's bizarre. Let's go this way. I might be able to burn one of these trees. The tree at the dead end. Which tree is that, by the way? Remember that old man was like, there's a secret in the tree at the dead end. What's the dead end, though? Which one's dead? Try every one of these trees. Nope, I'll just try 2 of them. It's a tree crit to everybody. Link gets so many fires in Breath of the Wild. That's true. But then again, I feel good. I felt good when I cut out a food group every so often, so IDK says Mega Harv. There's no Smokey the Bear in Hyrule, so Link never learned not to start forest fires. Nice. Nice. Thanks, Moblin enemy. I have 69 rupees now. The secret is that it was you who was dead in the end. That's not funny. Shut up. Anyway, this is like, ooh, the crazy forest maze, and I don't know how you're supposed to find this out, but if you go northwest, southwest, you die. And that's necessary to complete the game, so let's do it. Dang it, I tried to turn around, but I fat-fingered it. I fat-back-fingered it. That sounds weird. Okay, now let's play music for the dead, or the undead. I swear one of these graves, oops. Must be here, here we go, what's this? This is level 6? I'll come back here when I'm feeling more confident. Which is starting to happen, thank you very much. Thank you everybody for the support. But hey, you know what else you can do? You can release a bunch of ghosts from the grave. Ooh. Visit the old man in the grave. That lady's hint was true. I should visit the old man in the grave. Anyway, if you keep tapping on the graves, which the sign says not to do, you'll produce all these ghosts, right? But then you can kill the original one. The others are invulnerable. You can kill the original one, and they'll all die. Kind of a fast way to farm. Sometimes, however, you'll like forget which one's the original, or you'll lose track of the original ghost. Just remember that the original one cannot move diagonally. So if you see someone moving just in straight lines, that's your target. Okay, anyway, I probably can't do this anymore, can I? They wouldn't have 2 of those in the same graveyard. Rogue effect? It was noise. Leo Valley. Alright, I don't know if there's any more secrets in the graveyard, but like, I don't know, if there were to be secrets somewhere, why not the graveyard? What's up here? Did you see that dodge? Did you see me get, like, visibly startled? This looks like a dungeon. It's not. It's a secret to everybody. Yeah. Yeah, this is a clever hiding spot. The very conspicuous, monster mouth cave. Also, for no reason, you can enter this same cave by going in a staircase to the left. Under an Armos Knight. I don't know why that is. But that was my favorite secret when I was a kid. Anyway. Something under these guys? If not, I better fucking run. Shit! That guy came up and bopped me. Nothing. Nothing under those Armos. I want to say in the first quest there's like some lady under one of these statues who gives you a hint. But the power bracelet is around here somewhere, I think. Oh shit. Yes, it was the last one I checked. Because after you find it, you stop checking. What's around here? Let's explore these mountains a little bit. I don't know if there's anything to find in here, under any of these guys. Whoops, I disturbed the statue. Man, the Lionels in other games are so threatening and scary. But in this game, it looks like a donkey with a sword coming out of its mouth. Everyone has secrets they take to the grave. Yeah, that's literally always true. Because there's no way you can tell everyone everything about your life. That would be so tedious. Hey, what's over here? Oh good, I can block those. Ah, slow down on the Nintendo Switch, baby. Well, that did a chunk of my health. I think up here is like how I get to the final dungeon, is it not? I'm sorry, the fungeon is what I meant by that. But hey, now that I have the power bracelet, I can move some heavy rocks sometimes. And like maybe I'll showcase that at some point, I don't know. But right now, I'm just kind of like looking around. I know where there's like a couple more dungeons I can go to. As a matter of fact, I think if I bomb here... No, that's not it. Alright, maybe I'm thinking of a different place then. But I could have sworn that I could open a hole in there, and that's how you get to the final dungeon. The fungeon. Not what I meant. I meant to equip my boomerang, but hey, what happens if a tornado hits one of those horses? Alright, is there anything to do with this weird rock formation? I assume these are rocks. I always thought they looked sort of like turtles. Yeah, this is like an area of the map that I'm not exactly familiar with, because like, you don't have to come over here all that often, you know? How many dungeons have you beaten already, says KJY? I think 3. Like, I'm not going all that fast. Yeah, it looks like I have 3 pieces of heart. And I know where level 6 is, but like, that one's the scary one, isn't it? So I'm not sure if I want to do that one just yet. Let's go get my health back. I've died a lot, by the way. Especially in level 2, when I only had 4 hearts maximum. Like, I was having a pretty hard time. I tried to stab him with my sword, but instead I caught my boomerang, which like froze me in place for a second. Okay, so like where would level 4 be? I actually don't know. I hope I didn't miss a treasure in any of the dungeons that I've gone through. But I'm pretty sure I didn't. You know what? I got a feeling about something. Let's go back up to the northwest. What's up, Juan S? Oh, you came back. I'm so glad. Hold on, I gotta hang now. I had to bite it off. Press 1. Press 1, everyone. From my friend Juan. Who, just the other day told me about a crazy Easter egg that you can do in A Link to the Past. I posted a video for it. But, yeah, there's just like some lady in Kakariko Village in A Link to the Past where, like, if you go into the house next to the guy selling the pots, There's a chicken under one of the jars. There's a cuckoo under one of the pots that you can lift up inside that house. And if you sprinkle magic powder on the chicken, she turns into a human being. Oh, you know what I can do? Pay me and I'll talk. Alright, I see this racket. Go up the mountain ahead. That's it? That's all you tell me? What if I pay her 10 bucks? This ain't enough to talk. She says ain't? Alright, well, what happens if I give her 5 bucks? Probably says the same thing, huh? I didn't know they said ain't in this game. Anyway, can I push a rock here? Yeah, look at that. Level 4. Level 4, everybody. I remembered where it was. This was the one that gave everybody so much fucking trouble. And I will show you why, hopefully. Oh, we haven't encountered this yet, huh? Sometimes in The Legend of Zelda, you'll find a room that is completely dark. And if you burn the floor with your candle, you will light up the room. It will stay lit, too. Also, this enemy, this flashing bubble, not so annoying, because he temporarily disables your sword, which is, you know, it sucks. But later on, you'll see orange bubbles, which permanently disable your sword. Until, yeah, these guys. Until you either touch a Triforce, or you touch a blue bubble. This enemy's name is Bubble, for some reason. I think, right? Oh, okay, I could have demonstrated it, I think. I shall bomb upwards. Also, I think in this dungeon, you'll see, like, one of the most brutal mechanics in the whole ass game. Ooh, look at this. Wait, this guy might be named Dig Dogger. And a good way to defeat him is to place a bomb, then immediately jam on your recorder so that the bomb blast hits him as he becomes smaller. Like, okay, normally when he's big like that, you can't hit him until you play the recorder and he becomes small. But, like, you know, what you might as well do is drop a bomb on him before you play your music. Then the instant he becomes vulnerable, he'll take a bunch of damage from an explosion. Damn, I really don't have the skill to fight these dark nuts without getting hit. I was gonna say the bow and arrow. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's lucky. Oh, yes. You can catch the fairy with your boomerang. That's gonna be pretty jarring for the fairy. Alright, these guys are a lot easier now that I can kill them in 2 hits. Instead of like 3 or 4, which is what it was before. I made a joke about the number 4. Everybody press 4. And if you don't, I'll never forgive you. Dig Dogger. Hardly knew her. Rogue effect. Rogue forked. What would I do without you? Hey, look, this shit looks annoying. Bunch of orange bubbles in here. And one of them hit me, so I cannot use my sword. Until this blue guy bops me again. Yeah, there it is. Note, though, that it doesn't hurt you to run into the bubble guy. Like, I don't take any damage for getting hit by the bubble. I don't know if I need to kill all the enemies in here. Shit, dude! Alright, I might waste some bombs here. That was a great bomb spot. Did I hit all of them there? Good work, KarmaJolt. I'm gonna like this video and subscribe to your channel now. Because I was undecided before. I don't know, I'm having like a hypothetical in my head. Shit. got one of them. Alright, the upper door opens, so, like, I better go in there, right? This looks annoying as hell. Well, good thing those statues aren't spitting fireballs at me. They're just spitting hot rhymes at me. Shit. That was bad. I put 4 for us. Doesn't that count for anything? Yes, thank you. Putting the fairies in a bottle must be jarring as well. Good joke, Mega Harv. Let's go up. Ooh, look at that. The door just opened for me. That was very nice of it. Alright, you know what? Let's go to the right. Oh! This looks like a boss. Didn't drop me a heart or anything. There was just a boss in the middle of the dungeon. And listen to that noise. That means, like, the real boss must be nearby. Like, that dragon that I was just fighting, oddly quiet. But yeah, like, I guess I didn't mention this feature before, but the Legend of Zelda... In the original Legend of Zelda, if you get near the dungeon boss, you'll be able to hear it screaming. Or roaring. Damn, that guy was being a dick. I have 1 bomb left. Eh, this isn't ideal. Let's say right. Well, I was wrong, as a matter of fact. Oh, would you look at that? Hey, I found some literature. We were just talking about literature earlier. This is one of the most useless treasures in the game, especially if I do not have the magic wand yet. But what it does... Wand, Sebastian. Magic wand. What it does is, once you get the magic wand, when you shoot beams from it, and the beams hit something, or like a wall, those beams will turn into fire. And that is not helpful. Like, ever. Pretty much. Let's duck in here. Alright. A little easier. Need it. You probably thought I was gonna die, huh? I was thinking about it. I missed. Hey, look at that. I needed those. Well, what should I do? I just got 4 bombs and I already wasted 2. I never noticed that feature before. What are you talking about? The screaming? The screaming boss? I don't know which way to go. Let's try up. I'll light up the room with my smile and my fire. Good, I needed that refill. You didn't know about this screaming? Yeah, what a great feature, huh? kill everything in here. I cannot pick up that key because I don't have the step ladder. Alright, okay. It's a dongo. Aha! Yeah, again, I probably didn't show you this yet, but if you try to stab Dodongo before he gets hurt by before he gets stunned by the smoke, it doesn't hurt him at all. This room is annoying. Alright, I got 3 with that bomb there, so that wasn't so bad. I got 1 with that bomb. Shit, I'm down to 1 HP. Down to a whole heart. Well, I don't expect that guy to turn up so quickly. Like he got really drunk, I mean. Did you already stream Quest 1 or did you skip straight to Quest 2? No, I streamed Quest 1 back in like 2017. And I was like, damn it, I want to play Zelda, but I don't have a good excuse to do it over again. So I was like, you know what? Let's do quest number 2. Thanks for the suggestion, Megahar. That was weird. I thought he was moving down, but then he suddenly jumped back up. Alright, where do I need to go? I do need to go right. That's what it looks like. No, I don't. Do I? Oh, yeah, because this brings me to a staircase. Wait a second. Maybe I don't need to come here. Shit, how do I get back to... North? Was it this way? I don't remember now. $5. I trapped myself in. What's up, MCSO4T? Yeah, shit, that brought me to the treasure. Where am I going? I already forgot which way to go. H is correct. Dang it, I got an itch. Blue bubble? Don't be so elusive. Alright, I have 2 hearts, so this is gonna go great. I only have 2 bombs. Oh shit, that was terrifying. You see, they all turned at me at once. So I haven't gone to the right. Maybe I should try that. Bait out those traps. I don't know if I need to kill the enemies in this room, but let's do it. Well, I got a heart for it. Helpful. Look at that. I got a key. Alright. Not bad. Oh yeah, you can't push that block. It's always got to be the one on the... the leftmost block in the center row. It seems like it's pretty much always true. Do I need to do this shit? Alright, before I continue with that room, let's try... try bombing down and to the right. Nothing. Well, I wasted my bombs. The dot in the lowercase I and J is called a tittle. Did you learn that from Jeopardy? Because that was like a question on an episode that I watched recently. I was like, I never knew that. And also, like, a lot of people are watching Jeopardy these days. Rip Alex Trebek. Did you see that elite block that I had on both of those fireballs? Well, that one was less good, but, you know, I'm still doing an okay job. Praise me. But, like, not too much. Yeah, buddy. That's what I needed. Dark Nut? Just the map? That's all that was in here? This dungeon is called the Big D. I realized something. Hold up. So far, we've found a dungeon that looked like an E, a D, and an L. And all of those letters are in Zelda. Do you see a pattern here? I'm out of bombs, and I don't know where to go. Walk through any walls, can I? Ooh, shit, I can! Look at that. That's pretty darn helpful if you asked me. This is gonna be great fun. Do you see me damage boost through that orange bubble? It's a pro play, KarmaJolt. Because again, when you hit the bubbles, you don't take any damage for that. But I had one of them knock me through a Dark Nut. Or another enemy that was going to harm me and be annoying. Again, the orange ones disable your sword permanently until you hit either a blue bubble or you touch the Triforce. I don't want to go up here when my sword is disabled. If you go in the direction of the arrow, that's helpful. What? Then what? I need to know. He forgot the rest. That's fine. Does the 10th enemy hold the bomb in this dungeon? Yeah, that's crazy what that's about, KJY. Because, like, it took people forever to figure out what that secret meant. Like, at some point, there's an old man that says, like, the 10th enemy holds the bomb. And it's, like, kind of a hint as to how, like, enemy drops work, or item drops work in this game. Yeah, I don't have any fucking bombs. So, maybe I gotta kill the 10th enemy. This guy won't drop anything, will he? By the way, now that I have the white sword, I can kill those blobs without them turning into their babies. So, I have to kill basically 10 enemies in a row and kill the 10th one with a bomb in order to take advantage of that, like, drop table thing. Michael Jackson was going to be Jar Jar in Star Wars. But we don't live in that timeline, unfortunately. That is a strange non sequitur that I appreciate. That is hilariously tragic, yes. Ah, okay, okay. So might be a little bit stuck here. I don't know what to do. And also, like, I don't know where you can bomb through walls, so I keep bombing walls and failing. These guys can drop bombs, right? Well, can I walk through that wall? No. This wall? Huh. I might be stuck. Alright, I'm gonna take a death. I'm gonna take a death and get out of here. Maybe buy some bombs somewhere. Damn, I'm just getting stabbed. Michael wanted Jar Jar to be portrayed with practical effects, but George Lucas made him with CGI, so Michael did not play him. That's a trip. I never knew about that. Okay. Can I buy bombs somewhere? Well, I have to go this way. Shit, you know what I should have done? Should have gone to this ferry first. We tried pushing those blocks in the room to the right. Damn it, I don't remember what we were talking about now. I don't remember which room. For all I know, you could be making all that up, but it's equally likely to be true. I can see it. Alright, let's go find some bombs. Also, Michael Jackson was an actual king of the Ivory Coast. And was crowned in 1992? Wow, more trivia, please. It doesn't even have to be Michael Jackson related, but like, this is kind of neat. Never knew about any of that. Welcome to the stream, MCSO4T. That's the chemical equation for sulfuric acid. Right? H2SO4. Wait, no, that's something else. There's no sulfur. H2SO4. No, wait, that might be sulfuric acid. It's got a big old S in there. What am I talking about? I was about to bomb open a wall here. Being like, oh, can you bomb here? But I don't have any bombs. Again, I do not have any bombs. Hey, here's the thing. Take any road you want. Yeah, with the power bracelet, you can push rocks, and sometimes inside those rocks, you'll find passageways that can like warp you around the world. So, if you know how to use them, you can fast travel pretty appropriately in this game. But I don't know what I'm doing. Look at that. Oh, you have to bring something to that lady. You have to bring like the letter to her. And after you do that, she will sell you magical potions. But until then, she ain't saying shit. I always assumed that like the letter that you bring her was either a permission slip or like actually showed her the recipe for like how to make those magical potions. But yeah, you're supposed to bring the letter to that lady, which I'll show you at some point, probably. And then she opens up her shop. Her too. Look, I just want to find bombs, dude. And I got bombs in here. Alright. Let's buy 4 more. Letter lady. Hardly knew her. Alright, let's warp away. I don't know if this will bring me anywhere close. But, like, if it brings me somewhere close to a, this is fine, actually, I think. I was about to say, if it brings me somewhere close to a power bracelet spot, I can get back to Dungeon 4 pretty fast. Okay, let's try this again. This game came out in like 1986. This game's older than I am. Isn't that crazy? Oh shit, there's a secret. Okay, let's go back in here now that I have bombs. And maybe I'll be able to do anything at all. To make some sort of progress. I have a feeling I was going the right way and then I got stuck because I needed bombs when I didn't have them. Ah, shit, I gotta kill all these enemies all over again. I can't do that unless I can use my sword. Or I could just waste more bombs on these guys. Sure. Sure, I'll take that. Oops. No, it was just a prescription. The letter to the lady, you mean? Dude's a little easier when you can shoot your sword at him. But you can only do that if you can use your sword. Alright, let's go up north. God. Yeah, I knew that one. Everyone knows that one. Why did people think that that wouldn't be true? I remember like a lot, for some reason, like a lot of like 9/11 conspiracy people were like, jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but like, yes it fucking can. How, and also, if it couldn't, how did you know that? Did you run an experiment? Okay. I'm pretty sure I want to go this way. Or maybe I don't. But I tried bombing in that room, did I not? Okay, so I'm gonna try bombing up and right here. Damn, neither of those worked. So, what was the point of this room? I just got the map from there, did I not? I tried bombing down there, so that's nothing. Let's try going back up here. You're cracking me up. It says, America Blue. Talk about me or this guy in the chat? This funny guy in the chat. Okay. Have I been up here? Have I been north? I have not. This looks like a lead, everybody. Oh, remember that brutal mechanic that I was talking about? This guy is like your money or your life, and you, in order to pass this room, you have to pay 50 bucks or give him one of your heart containers, which, just like you think it does, will permanently decrease your life. I happen to have the money now, so I'm gonna give him 50 bucks. But like sometimes you're like, well shit, I'm fucking stuck, you know? I feel like I want to go to the right here. Excuse me. Ma'am? Okay, I can't go through that wall. There we go. Alright. Want to see something else that's crazy about this dungeon? I'll show you in a second. All your base are belong to us, says Menescu Luca. Shit, I just got hit by a orange bubble. So, BRB. Oops, I did not mean to drop a bomb on that goose, on that bat. They're called keese, so like obviously like Rogue Effect said, the singular is coos. Couscous is a rice dish or something, is it not? Is it? What is couscous? I remember I had it once when I was little and I didn't really like it, but I ate it anyway because I didn't want my mom to be mad. I don't want to seem like a spoiled kid. Alright, I'm not going to do the bomb thing here because I only have 3 bombs. But like, it's usually pretty efficient to kill these things before they hit their top speed, you know, and that's why that bomb trick is so helpful. Hey, look at that, I got a heart. But I'm not gonna get the Triforce. Do you know why? It's because there is an essential treasure behind the Triforce room. Is that not the craziest shit? I remember not, like the first time I tried this, I was probably like 19 years old the first time I tried this game on my own, and I like was competent enough to play it. Oh, good thing I kept those bombs. Because I need them for these dinos. Shit. He didn't drop bombs for me because I didn't kill him with my sword. But yeah, I remember like this part of the dungeon super tricked me for the longest time. I like could not figure out how to get to these rooms that I could clearly see on the map. Because there's actually stuff behind the Triforce room. Isn't that nutty? Isn't that absolutely bonkers? Anyway, push this block. You don't have to go to the left here, I don't think. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that takes you somewhere you don't want to go. It's a grain. Oh, it's like its own kind of grain? Should have bombed to the left to get that key. Oh yeah, that key, you're right. Thanks, Blue. Appreciate you. Look at this, I got the raft. Very important treasure to get. And now I can just get out of this dungeon, right? No, wait, no, I actually have to collect the Triforce piece. That's important. Sorry, I was just in the mood to say that meme. It's okay, I've already forgotten what you said. Good luck with the dungeon, thank you so much. Manescu Luca, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. But hey, look at this. I finished that dungeon. Good memes means never having to say you're sorry. David Bowie voiced a character in a SpongeBob musical special, but didn't sing anything, and I am irrationally angry about that. That's a good one. Anyway, oh yeah, the all your base thing. Yeah, no problem. You can make that reference anytime. The Principality of Sealand is the best European country. This is a fact. Sounds like it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna save the game and call it a stream. Normally the way to do that would be to hit start and go into the menu and then hit up and A on the second controller, but since I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch and I haven't plugged in a second controller, let's go get mauled by rocks so that I can load up the save menu, huh? This might take longer than I want it to take. I'm trying to die so I can save the game. Damn, I was trying to get hit by those rocks and it didn't work. Anyway, I have the raft. I got the raft, so now my world has expanded. I can go to new places. Can you press start and select at the same time? No, there's this thing which allows me to save a suspend point, but I actually want to use like the save game feature, you know? So let's get destroyed by some birds. Alright, this is going okay. I dodged. There it is. Also, when I was younger, that little spinny animation scared me. Because I was 3, and things scared me back then. But anyway, I'm going to save the game. Damn, I've died 17 times already. But let's pick this back up tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this stream of The Legend of Zelda, The Second Quest. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. And thanks for all the help. Link is my husbando. See you guys later. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all.